Okay, we're back. That's still drying for us, which is good. What we're going to do back here is we're going to put the pattern on. So let me put this on a little darker so you can see it. Alright. This is the first pattern. I'm not sure. I put a pattern on the back, and I don't think that's going to match it exactly the same, but we're going to try this out. And we're going to notch it out here and there. Okay. Alright, so that's how we have it. And the same thing over here. We're going to go down. A little curvature at the top. Separate those feathers. I may have to redo the ones on the back to match this. I kind of did it backwards, which isn't a good thing. But we learn. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to notch out, wrong knife. Don't know why that knife is sitting there. My other one I dragged along with me. I think it's in my pocket. Hang on just a second. Yes, it is. Some of you question what knife this is. This is a Rough Rider knife. I buy these on eBay. And if you really know how to sharpen, then it's a good idea to get one. Now, see where I'm notching it out? Right, that's what I'm doing here. I'm just going to notch these out a little bit. Be very careful. Okay. And let me move that out of the way. We're just notching out where... Alright, we're doing this first here. You'll see in a second what... Again, this one needs to be notched out as well, down here. And we'll just notch that out. You'll see it merge in a second here. And then we're going to go this side. Wherever our pattern is, where our little V is where we're cutting it. Alright. Alright, may not have to go as far down as that. Okay. Same thing here, we're just notching it out where that feather's going to go down. And we're going to do this one as well, just a little one here. Shows separations of this. And one right here. Alright. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the point of our knife. Now this is going to be a little tricky. You're going to do a stop cut. And you're going to draw that on there, and you're going to just go up and around each one here. Down to the base. Bring it right up to that little notch you just made. Okay. And sometimes when you're looking at this, you always see a little something you can cut out. This is a little on the tricky side, so just kind of follow it up. Give it a little bit of a curvature, always makes it more realistic, okay? Than just a straight, a straight cut like this. But a little bit of a curve to it is a good idea on these. It just gives a little more realism to them, okay? And then, since this feather is the top feather, we are going to go cut it, the lower one to the top one there. You really need a sharp knife for this, okay? Or a small flat gouge. Just want to get in there and notch that out. See how we have that? Okay. See that this one is on top of this one, so we're going to go down here. We're going to do the next one. Okay. And we're going to go to the next one. Just take your time, folks. There's no hurry with this. I'll probably finish it up sometime this week. It's a little more of a project than I thought it was going to be. I didn't think it was going to take me this long, but I have some other obligations I needed to take care of. So there you go. And that's our feathering. See it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the main one in the back. Alright. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to take our knife all the way down. See if you can see this here. Okay. We're going to take our knife all the way down to the base, bring it up straight in and up to that notch. Same thing here. We're going to go straight down all the way up to that notch. A little bit of a curvature to it. Down a little bit to the notch. It's a little easier on this side because I'm right-handed. And you should have the same amount of feathering on both sides. You don't want like 18 on this side and 3 on the other. It's not going to look right. Alright, so then we're going to take our knife and we're going to go back and we're going to cut that out. So actually I need to do it this way. Whoops, let's go down this way so I can get in there. Alright, we're going to just notch that out. I need to resharpen this knife, I know that right away. It's not as sharp as it should be. In fact, hang on just a second. Let's see if I have something here I can use real quick. Bear with me here. Otherwise I'll have to do this other one offline, but you get the idea. You gotta do one side, and then up here where you have it, you're gonna go down and go down a little ways, okay? About halfway of what that width is of that notch, because you're gonna come down. We're gonna ignore this because this is not gonna fit. So I need to get rid of that, so I need to take that off or erase it off. Alright, so what you want to do is just, slowly take both sides and do both sides the same way. There we go. Now if you spray it, hopefully it won't check on me, but if you spray it, you can see it a lot better. You can see where those lines are a little bit better. Well, they'll swell, but you'll get the idea. See how much easier it is to cut? And especially on an end piece, because you're really working, the grain is going this way, okay? So you're really working on the end piece here. You just want to be careful. See how it cuts like butter, but you do have that chance that it can check on you. So, just be careful. Do a little bit at a time when you spray. And sometimes you can't avoid what just happened either. I know a lot of people use the spray. It just makes it much more enjoyable to carve anything that might be a hard or a delicate area, that you don't want splitting like what I'm doing here. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to make those deeps a little bit deeper on both sides. Okay, and I'll go back here and recut these a little bit. Again, just a little bit deeper, because what I'm going to end up doing, folks, is I'm going to do the back side, and I'll show you in my next segment how to do the back side. Alright, that's what it should look like for now. And then, because this certainly is not going to meet, I don't think. We can revamp this. Look. Where this notch is, you're going to take that down, and that's where the notch is, and that's where you're going to take it down. So this is the first one you're going to take out, and this is just going to come over a little bit, just like so. I don't need to erase everything. Here, we'll do it nice and quick right here. Alright, you just kind of make that match. Now that one's way off. That one I'll have to erase off. That's alright. Don't know why I jumped to the back first, but I did. Okay? And same thing here. You just want to kind of take that in and take this in. There you go. And this comes down a little bit further. Alright? So that's how we're going to cut that. We'll show you in the next segment.